what have we done? This is that was a 14-1 model. What you're looking here is at a melanoma model. So melanoma is the disease that we're going to challenge first. The question we asked after that is, so if we've got such a great response, one treatment essentially arrests tumor growth. If you allow that, nothing's 100%, of course, and so some tumors will start to regrow. And so if you retreat that tumor just near infrared light and gold nanoparticles, not reimpregnating with the residual gold nanorods that are in the tumor, if you retreat a second time, the question we asked is what would happen? And we were pleasantly surprised to see that would effectively annihilate the residual tumor that might grow. And so, and that, this is so reassuring. This is nothing but essentially a second dose of near infrared light to activate the gold nanoparticles to generate an immune response. And what I'm going to suggest to you from this, if you look at the slide, is that is a second event. So what I'm going to show you is that the likelihood, and we're proving this in our ongoing research, is that we've generated not one but two, in fact, two immune responses in one tumor. This is knowing that there are multiple antigens in a tumor, multiple triggers of immunity. The second activation very likely generates brand new immunity a second time. So the first question we're asked is, what is the mechanism? So I'm telling you that this gentle heat causes an apoptotic cell death. The cells are driven into a death cycle. But what is the ultimate event? What is the ultimate effect on the system and on the tumor? It's to activate innate immunity. And so this is immunogenic cell death. And what we did to prove that is we looked at the genes that are upregulated in the context of hyperthermia from the gold nanorods. And if you look on the left, this is both 14-1 and B16. If you look on the left-hand side, the control side, and the scale, of course, is that purplish blue and heading up to kind of yellow orange as it gets hotter, as more genes are turned on. And you can see you don't really need a lot of background in science to know that the left side is cold and the right side, most of the important genes that are associated with immune activation are activated. And so this is the reason that we know we're generating an immune response through the process of tumor death through the abscopal response. And of course, and many of you know, when any tissue that's traumatized or dies or for whatever is infected, the resolution of that process is an immune response. And so we're proving that in this model, the hyperthermia related to the gold generates the key genes or activates the key genes that generate the immune response that we're looking for.